Welcome. My name's Adam Fishman, and I'm one of the co-founders of Gratitude-Based Learning, a novel approach to learning, leadership, problem solving, and innovation. But the kicker is that we lead with love instead of fear. And so the purpose of this video series is to help you better understand gratitude-based learning and see how it can help you bring more vibrancy into your life and the world at large. Some people have taken gratitude-based learning and they've applied it to activism, parenting, curriculum design, job searching, dating, and countless other situations in their life. We hope you'll join us as a co-founder for Gratitude-Based Learning. Hundreds of youth, adults, farmers, engineers, educators, entrepreneurs, and more have all been part of collaboratively founding Gratitude-Based Learning, discovering how we take this principle of leading with love and put it into practice in so many aspects of life to make our lives in the world even brighter. I want to let you in on how we created Gratitude-Based Learning. How did it even start? It might surprise you that a group of high school students were the first group of co-founders for Gratitude-Based Learning. And it started with asking a group of high school students who had all joined a program to channel their feelings, their very strong feelings about the state of the planet and the environment into a project. And so the group had come together in one of our programs to start a project to address an environmental problem in your community. And the most surprising thing happened when we asked the students to pick a problem in their community that they wanted to start a project around. Not a single student could identify a problem in their community. Think about that. You've joined a program where you want to see something changed in the world. You think that there's all these problems in the world, and then when we're asked to look in our backyard, there's nothing jumping out to us. So the guiding principle for our program is imagine what would happen if we led with love instead of fear. And so we said to ourselves, it just didn't feel right to ask the students to look at this and look at that and to tell them all the things that I might see as problems, all the things that I might want to fix, and bring that perspective into it, to just start picking a fight everywhere. And so we said, let's take a dose of our own medicine. What would happen if we looked at what exists around us? So in the case of the students, it was what exists at our school. We have lights, we have heat in the winter, we have air conditioning in the summer, we have food, we have green spaces, we have trash cans, all these things exist. Rather than looking for problems, what's the positive impact and the positive ripple effects happening because of what exists? Regardless of what it takes to make that stuff happen, what's the positive impact and positive ripple effects happening? And so when we asked the students to look through this lens, it blew our minds. We had students that were identifying that because trash cans exist at their school, when we started to get the layers down to look at the ripple effects, it was helping them make friends and get into college. Wild. And so we asked ourselves, how do we continue on this path of trying to make things better? How do we go on this path of continuing to lead with love on this journey of starting a project? And we said, well, what if we actually went to the people who are responsible for all that goodness we're now uncovering and actually thanked them, gave them that positive feedback loop, and asked them questions? So if we started with a thank you, with this gratitude and curiosity, where might that take us? And it's taken us in some incredible places where students are applying this to getting $2 million projects approved to improve their cafeterias and the waste systems on campus, not by pushing, but by building relationships and getting curious and discovering what's actually needed, not just what we think is better. And it's unfolding in so many other ways. And that journey led to us calling this gratitude-based learning and innovation. And so that's how we got here. And I'm so grateful that you found yourself here too, for all the ripples that it took to get you here, to be watching this, to being in this space. I'm incredibly grateful for that. And so I want to invite you to allow your imagination to unfold and wonder, where could gratitude-based learning add value into your life? Wouldn't it be amazing if blank? And so let's get started. This video series here is going to break down the six components of gratitude-based learning, which are connecting, celebrating, hearing, imagining, acting, and lastly, inspiring. And so we're going to go through this series together and learn how might we want to try this out in our lives? How can we apply this essence of gratitude-based learning into our lives and see what potential we can unlock?